Here are 5 ways to tell if a guy is worth your time in 10 minutes or less. Look, your time is the one thing that you can never get back. So when you're dating, make sure you protect it at all costs. My name is Adam LaDolce. I'm the founder and CEO of Love Strategies, where we help successful single women get out there and attract love and do it with a proven strategy. And my job as an executive love coach is to save our clients time and accelerate their results. But at the end of the day, when people say, "Oh man, dating is a waste of my time," they really mean that it is wasting their emotional energy. They're tired of the heartbreak. They're tired of going out with the guys who just suck their emotional energy dry, who are just like kind of a plague of dark energy in their life. They're tired of all that. So it's not necessarily about the time, it's about the heartbreak. As Benjamin Franklin says, lost time is never found again. So we want to make sure we avoid that, and here's how to do it. The first sign that he is absolutely worth your time is that he makes you feel safe, not scrutinized. Look, fights happen, arguments happen, conflict happens in relationships. But at the end of the day, a man's intention should always be to emotionally protect you. I believe that healthy masculinity requires a man to make a woman always feel secure, both emotionally and physically. And definitely, he should never make her feel self-conscious. And if he's doing that, then he's a waste of your time. So let's say he's the type of guy, when you're going out at night, before you go out, he says things like, "Oh, are you really going to be wearing that tonight?" Or, "You know what? You looked better yesterday." Or he's the type of guy who keeps score. "Well, I texted you for the first 3 times this week." Or he's the type of guy who corrects you in front of other people to make himself feel superior. All of these things just tell me one thing, and that is this guy is not your time. He's a scrutinizer. He's not the type of guy who makes you feel emotionally secure. Next, the second sign that a guy is worth your time is that he respects your time. If a guy is late, flaky, or vague about plans, he's showing you where you fall on his priorities list. Believe him. Just the other day, I had a client who told me she was a new client and she was going on a date with a guy that she already had a date with before working with us. And she had a date coming up and she moved a really big meeting for work just to go on this date. She told me that right before the date, this guy texts her and says, "You know what? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to be late." She was like, "What? The living dude, we have a date." So she came on a mastermind, told me this story about this situation, and she was like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to reschedule with him." And I said, "Absolutely not. This guy is a massive waste of your time. He doesn't respect your time." And we're going to say that magic 4-letter word, which is next, and move on to the next. I mean, going to the gym? Just don't go to the gym, dude. You're going to be okay. Stick to the date. He didn't, and therefore he was disrespecting your time. The third sign that he's worth your time is that he's not just attractive, but he also matches your energy. The real question is, does he reciprocate your effort, your curiosity, your vibe, your overall energy? I mean, at the end of the day, real connection requires equal investment. It's not just about chemistry. It's not just about attraction. Brene Brown once said that the best relationships are the ones where you both want to show up, not where one person is doing all of the work. So he is only worth your time if he is matching or exceeding your energy. And by the way, the earlier you are in the dating process, the more investment he should be making. It should be even more than you're making. I want this guy fighting for you. And if he's not, say that magical 4-letter word. Next, let's move on to the next. The fourth sign that he's worth your time is that he's not just trying to win. He's not the competitive type with you. He's just trying to connect. If the relationship feels like he's just trying to score points with you rather than relate to you, then it's likely he's operating from a place of ego and not heart. Look, you don't need to be conquered. You need to be met with the right type of emotional energy. And before I was an executive love coach for women like yourself, I actually used to coach some of the most successful men, CEOs, attorneys, doctors, you name it. And I find that with those types of guys who are really successful professionally, it can be difficult to put the competition aside, especially when they are dating a very successful woman. But even those guys aren't worth your time if they can't kind of put the competition aside and meet you on an emotional level. If everything is about one-upsmanship, then it's not going to work in the long term. And same thing goes with you. If you're a really high-powered woman, you're also going to have to put that competition aside. And the final fifth sign that he's absolutely worth your time, and this is probably the biggest one, and that is you feel more like yourself when you're around him. I mean, the ultimate gut check is when you're around him, do you feel lit up? Do you feel like you're seen? Do you feel like you are heard? Do you feel like you're around a best friend that you can just totally 100% be yourself around? Or on the other hand, do you feel like you're shrinking? Do you feel like you're second guessing or even kind of subtly adapting yourself or changing yourself just to please him? If you feel more and more like yourself, the more time you spend with this guy, he's absolutely worth your time. If you feel less and less like yourself, the more time you spend with this guy, then it's a very, very bad sign because it means that you're just trying to adapt yourself to please him. And we don't want a relationship like that. We want a relationship where 1 + 1 = 3. Both of you are growing together so that you can build this partnership that lasts a lifetime. So let me ask you in the comments below, have you ever dated a guy who is just a complete waste of your time? Leave a comment right there below some of the signs that you've seen that a guy is wasting your time. I'd love to hear from you in those comments. And if you'd like some more help in your love life, I would love to help you save time, accelerate results. If you want to really get serious about your love life, head on over to loveapply.com where you can apply for a complimentary love strategy session with someone on my team who are going to walk you through a step-by-step process to help you get out there, get more clarity, build that rock solid confidence, and create that connection with our community as well as with men so you can attract the love that you truly deserve. Again, that's loveapply.com. Head on over there and we'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.